Welcome back. Part 2 of gauges install. So I'm going to show you kind of what I did yesterday. I got the new temperature gauge installed, which was a pain because the old brass fitting that was in it broke, and I had to take an easy out and get it out of there and put a new one in. And then the new oil line is now in and ran. And all the wires are ran cleaner. And then that big nest of wires that were over here, oh, I got it all loomed up. And another loom right here going up to the alternator. So everything's much cleaner. I'm a lot happier with it. And I got rid of a bunch of stuff that I just absolutely did not need. Big question, if anybody can tell me, this thing has a turbo 350 transmission in it, and these two wires right here run into the cab, under the dash, and around the driver's seat, and into, looks like a neutral safety switch for the shifter. Do I have to have those? I mean, I've never messed with much automatics or like 350s or any V8s or not. This is my first one. So if anybody knows about the neutral safety switch, which I can't really show you, but yeah, the wires run up under around here and then back over here up under here. There's a little white switch, so when it goes in the park, it closes that switch. So I'm guessing it's a neutral safety switch. And I got the new gauges installed already. The only thing I still have to run is the voltage meter, but the oil pressure and the temperature gauge is all done. The previous owner had this wire hanging down, and it was up underneath where the accessories are. I wired it in for the lights, and it doesn't turn the lights on, so I have to get the test light out and find it. But I'm going to get the tach installed. I think I'm going to put it back there on the floor like where the old one was. I'd like it kind of low and not noticeable or anything. But this time I am going to get the camera set up and get it to the best angle so you guys can see me install this tach. Yeah, son. But yeah, sorry about yesterday not being able to film much of doing on my truck, but as I said, you guys don't want to see me do a bunch of wiring. I just was up under the dash cutting a bunch of wires and just getting rid of a bunch of stuff that did not need it. So let's get the camera set up and get this done. Now I got the gauges all pretty much mounted up. Voltage, water, oil, tach, B&M shifter, Kenwood. But now I got it all mounted. I'm gonna get it all wired up, and then I'll show you guys what it all looks like working. Alright guys, just like that. Seats in. I vacuumed everything. Everything's nice and clean. And tacking gauges are all in. For some reason this tack is acting funny. I don't know if it's because I don't have a very good ground on it or what, but I'll show you what it's doing. All it wants to do is keep jumping. But oil gauge works. Temperature gauge works. That's the only thing I don't have working yet. Every time I put a fuse in, it kept blowing the fuse, so I have a feeling the terminals on the back are touching or something, so I just left it unhooked. But if anybody can tell me why this is doing this, brand new, let me know. The first thing I'm going to try is just rerouting the ground probably to the battery instead of just right here. Go ahead and have it grounded right there. But now that I have everything put together, I'm going to go drive the truck for a little bit, get it up to temperature, making sure that those gauges all work, oil pressure gauge is good, and who knows, maybe the tachometer will finally get itself unretarded. But I'm going to end the video here. I hope everyone enjoyed what they saw. I'm sorry again that I didn't get to show much of me doing the work, but like I said, it's all wiring, and you guys don't want to sit there and watch me fiddle with a bunch of wiring. But make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Later.